Right. Online yet? Are we online yet? Just about. Oh, we're online now. Let's have a look. Yep, we're online. Probably should change the title. Close that. Reopen it. Still says Sunday. Just go back. Yep, now it says Monday. Just testing it. Making sure the audio is clear. Start, reopen it. Still says Sunday. Just go back. Alright guys, so finally got the live stream working. Feel free to watch if you want. I'm just working on a short New Year's animation clip, which probably might take a while. There's that Christmas clip that's on my channel right now that's on Premiere, which I have scheduled. It's ready to go and upload, but it's not going to be available to watch until Christmas Eve. So, just trying to get this New Year animation done if I can. I'll keep the mic on today, but might turn it down a bit, so you don't hear the background noise. But yeah, just hope you guys enjoy watching it. Right. Oh. Ew. So, just trying to get this right. Put that up on Twitter. Everyone to see. Oh. Yeah, I was just reading a post on Twitter. Riley05 said, "Oh, like I put a photo up on Facebook of my laptop crashing. Yeah, my laptop's having a lot of issues. I might have to replace it soon. Like this morning, I actually turned on my laptop and I actually got an error. When I turned it on, it said that my battery was 601 milliamps, which is terrible for a battery. Well, I mean, my laptop is 3 years old, so the battery does need to be replaced, which, I mean, makes sense. So I'll have to replace that this weekend, because the battery only lasts us like an hour now compared to what it did 3 years ago, which was standard of like 6 hours, but, it's just awful now. So I have to have it plugged in all the time. Like, it's really, really annoying. Paste. Yep. Pin profile. There we go. Right, gotta work on this animation. I'm basically just using a regular map. There's not much, but I've got to do a lot of scene building in order to get it to work properly. Like I'm trying to get something cinematic, but since it's a FEM is an old source engine, it's kind of hard to achieve. But that's what I've been trying to do, and I'm gonna try and animate everything by hand, which is really hard to do, but should be able to get there. Just gonna put on some background music. If this works. Yep, working. Now I hope I don't get a copyright claim for this music, because it literally says no copyright. and that, but I still get copyright claims for this for some reason, so I don't think it actually is even, no, not copyrighted in that, but oh well. At least you can still watch. Just turn it down a little bit. Should put on some Christmas music. Do that in a minute. Right, let's finish this. I'm just gonna turn the mic down for a minute. Right. Oh, jeez. Don't know why I keep yawning. I mean, it has been an exhausting year. Could be why. Right, maybe I should start, you know, putting the props in the grass. I'll have to figure out later because there's like that much grass. And since it's a hill, I've got to put it all down manually. I mean, this is like, turn this up. Like, this part of grass just here is just a big giant square. So, I mean, I could put it down here, but all up here, since this is all hill, you know. Right, so, standing point can be like right here. Which pony should I use? I should use that revamped derpy, you know, the new one. Need to re-download that new walk animation though. Ponies. Of course, the output's slow. I guess just because my internet's not good, it's pretty bad, but I mean, it's the best I can get. The audio working? Right, I'm gonna put some Christmas music on. I don't think that's even copyright free. Tree and the Christmas party hall. Right, this is a classic. What? No, I know what this is. Yeah. What about this music? It's like a 2-minute song. Oh. This works. Just looking on the live stream. 2 people are watching apparently. Which pony should I use? I should use that. Right, it's working now. I hope they can add some more ponies to the V6 models, because the V6 models are actually much better than the V5, because there was so many issues with the V5 ones, like especially the eyelids. Pardon me, especially the eyelids when you shut the eyes. Because of how SFM works with the lapping and everything, sometimes when you shut the eyes, it shuts the eyes, but the edges of the eyelids where they hit the end, sometimes they curl forward, and it looks really bad, and the only way to fix it is smoothing it out. But the problem with smoothing it out is that it sometimes opens up the eye a little bit, so it only shuts the eye lid halfway, but not all the way like it should. But with these new models, they solved that issue, which I'm glad that they did, because it was such a pain in the ass to, you know, get by because of how hard it was. But, you know, there's actually some new ones now. Backflip and another backflip. Oh, that one's just one bar, that one's a cycle. Alright, got it. I hope they do V6 models of the Equestria girls. Is it just me, or do they look a bit manly? Like, they got that man shape. And yeah, it looks right. The ponies still look cute though. Like, you know, they look normal. Especially this one with the jumping. I like how the, on the new ones, the eyes reflect, which I've been trying to take advantage. I have been doing some lighting tests and trying to take advantage of it. Because I've tried it out, and it looks... I did a light test with the eyes. It doesn't work fully, but it works. Especially when you've got good lighting, you know. It works best when you have good lighting. And here's the revamped Derpy. I really like what they've done with the wings. And there's like 3 sets of ears. Like, you got your bat wings, the MLP movie ears, which I prefer to use just because they just look better. In my opinion, they just look better depending on what animation, depending on what I'm working on. And you're in the ground a bit there, Derpy. Better get you out. And I've noticed that their legs are a little bit skinnier, especially on the female models. Like, they're not as wide. Probably because the person who made these models said that they redesigned the entire models from scratch. And I can believe that, because the hairstyle looks 10 times better as well. Like, no more overlapping, except for the back part. For some reason it still overlaps, but the hair looks much better. I hope now, with MLP over now, I hope that they can make I hope that they can make the old versions of them, like what I'm talking about, because like the elderly ponies, like, because they showed that in the end of the show. So I wonder if they could, you could probably still use these models. You wouldn't have to change much. You just have to, like, you know, make a few changes to the texture, really. All you gotta really do is just change the textures, really, like, to make them look old and that. But, you know, it shouldn't be too easy. I really like these models. Some of the models, like Sunset Shimmer, are missing, but I'm pretty sure they're getting worked on. Because, you know, you gotta remake every single model. And there are that many characters in MLP, you know. Gosh, who knows how long it would take. It would probably take forever. And I apologize for the lag. It's just the computer I'm using. It's not my laptop. It's actually my computer that I'm using, because it just runs SFM 10 times better than what my laptop does. My laptop's just a big giant lag fest, especially when live streaming. But it's better when it's not live streaming. Like, I like doing the live stream on the PC because it's smoother. Well, at least somewhat smoother. Right, where are we putting you? We're putting you on the hill. No. Basically, what I want to do is I'm going to have the camera pan in from here and have Derpy walk, like, up here and on top of the hill, and then the camera will turn. Then there'll be, like, fireworks and that, which is a bit hard to figure out, but I'll figure it out. The real thing that I need to work on and figure out is the animation, because some of my animation still looks bad, but that's mostly just in the movement, probably because it's either too slow or too fast. Like, I need to make it just right. Right. Just close the wings. I like how they've gone for the movie wings. They look really nice. Like, how they have that bend compared to the old ones. Like, they look 10 times better. I'm glad they changed it. Like here's the regular ears, for example. If I change the ears, see there's like bat and there's movie. So if I change the movie, they got that more of that open, like ear in ear, which looks really nice. I'm gonna put the eyes down so they look straight. Gonna change that camera angle later. I don't know why the hair's doing that, but easy to fix. Oh, whoops. Too easy to fix. There we go. Probably walk up about here, and then because I want to try and do it in an all-in-one shot, but it's kind of hard to do it in an all-in-one shot, especially with all this free space. Well, it's fine having the free space, but having to place all this grass is a pain in the ass. Right. Save it. It's a bit laggy. I might have to stop the live stream if I want to animate the model. I'll be doing this for 16 minutes. Right, let's have a look back at that walk cycle. Oh, there we go. Okay, that's pretty funny. I like those faces. Someone look at that. Okay, that's cute. Have a look at those faces. How do you do that? That's a lot of... That's got to be Photoshop. That must be Photoshop to do those certain faces, because you cannot make that fit. Well, these faces here you'd easily be able to make in SFM, but this face, well, that's got to be a lot of Photoshop in order to do that. There has to be a lot of Photoshop to do that. Oh wow, beautiful. 20 lights used in this scene. Not bad for 20 lights. Yeah, the person's definitely using Photoshop for this face, because there is no way you can get, you know, to make it look that good. Yeah, it's Photoshop, but 90% of it's SFM. This is the raw. Yeah, I was right. No, you can make that face in SFM. I see where you can see it clip on each. Yeah, you can see it clip. You can make those faces, and yeah, I can see it clip. You have to do a lot of facial structure to get that right. And I see the hoof clipping into the ground there. In the wing there. Yeah, I can see where it clips, like the eyes clip like right there and right here. And I see how the hair goes through there, but if we look back at the photo, after it's photoshopped, yeah, the guy covers it up. See, it doesn't look like it's being... And that. See, it's all covered up. That's photoshopped. The bags are. But you can see where they filled up, like it was there and there. That's actually pretty good photoshopping to get all that up. For 45 minutes it glows. That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. It would be hard to make that face. Well, I mean, there's a lot of facial buttons in the new model, so, I mean, you can basically do anything. And whoops, I just took a teeth out. Alright, I'm gonna shut up now and get this done.